Welcome back to Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. As promised, we are going to do a straight shave today with the Dovo Inox that I won from an auction. It is a 4/8. I just honed it probably 10 minutes ago, and there's a video on the TSC that'll be coming up shortly. Today, we're going to use one of my favorites, if not, well, not the favorite, but one of my favorites, and this is CBL Orion base. Very unique base, and this is the Hammam Spa. The packaging on this is really neat because it's a jar that I've never seen before, and it literally, I don't know if you can hear it, but it seals, it vacuum seals, and it's really neat. Soap is very soft, and there is a unique way of lathering this. I've already started. So for the rest of the soap, we're going to be using the CBL Aftershave Tonic in Hammam Spa, and the inspiration for this soap was Penhaligon's Savoy Steam. This is the older version, not the newer version. And for the brush, we're going to be using a Sorrentino glow in the dark. Really kind of a neat brush with a cashmere knot. Now, synthetics are really the best way to use this soap, to be quite frank with you. You can use anything, but it's very soft. You don't wet the soap, but you just take a little bit out and you wet the brush, and you're going to get a very thick paste, almost like spackling. Very thick. And then you're going to start to begin the lather. Now, when it first goes on, it's going to seem very thick and unmanageable when you first put it on, because it looks like it's not even doing anything but putting glue on your face. So it's going to be very thick in the beginning when you want to get that nice and rubbed in, and then just take the tips of your brush and dip them in a bowl of water. And add water slowly. And I'll do this a few times. And there comes a point where this soap will just explode, and you'll know it. So like I said, I just keep dipping the tips in water. And it feels really luxurious on the skin. It's super good for you. And I usually make it just a little bit thinner when I'm using a straight razor. And like I said, you just by adding just drips of water to the tips of the brush. It's a wonderful, and it keeps its strength of scent real well. I'd give this a definite 4. So we'll see how the edge. I did not redo the bevel because the bevel under the loop looked pretty good, as I had mentioned in my video. So I just gave it a pretty decent honing, and I used the Dilicot, which is a dilution of water on a cauticule, and then I do the same thing on a black Arkansas or a translucent Arkansas. Okay, here we go. And I should say that I honed this razor on my Tony Miller strap, which is linen and leather, and I did 60 laps on the linen and 120 laps on the leather. So far the edge feels pretty good. I think I could probably take it across the translucent arc or the black Arkansas again, just for a couple more laps. But like most cauticule edges, they just feel so soft and pillowy, in my opinion. Okay, let's see how that first pass was. Pretty good. So I hope everybody's doing well. We had a wonderful Zoom bingo game on Sunday. So thanks everybody for showing up, and congratulations to Nurse Dave. He was our big winner, and then Jarl won our practice game. So it was pretty good overall. Pretty good overall. And it was fun to see everybody, including some folks that we haven't seen in a bit. So that's the nice thing about doing the Zoom calls. They're just a lot of fun. So far this honey went pretty well, and I know Inox can be a bear to hone. Like I said, I think I could probably get a little bit more out of this edge. So if you haven't tried CBL's Orion base, I strongly suggest you do so. Personally, I think it's his finest base, but it does take a little getting used to. But it's just feels wonderful, wonderful, wonderful on the face. So far, this took a very good edge. As I said, I can probably get just a little bit more out of it. And I'll do that down the road here. Let's see what the alum says. Yeah, the edge is really, really smooth. There's nothing there. So pretty happy with the way that honed out. Definitely better than the shave that I did when it was just the factory edge. We're going to forego the witch hazel today and go right to the CBL Aftershave Tonic in Hammam Spa, which again is a nod to Penhaligon's Savoy Steam. They still do make the Savoy Steam, however, it's not the same. They've taken some of the stuff that was really good about it and taken it out and put some of the stuff in it that, a little bit too sweet, in my opinion. So to recap, basically the Sorrentino Brushworks glow-in-the-dark Barzini with a white cashmere knot in it. The CBL soaps, Hammam Spa in the Orion base, followed by the Orion base aftershave. And then for the EDC, the Savoy Steam. Now this does not have an atomizer, so you got to be real careful because it's got a really wide opening as far as its cologne base. And then of course we'll be using, just to go with it, we'll be using Penhaligon's, there it is, Penhaligon's English Fern talc. To finish everything off. Okay, folks, that's it. Thank you so much for joining us at Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home for a straight shave. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful remainder of the week, and we'll see you next time. And don't forget, www.theshavingcadre.com. Take care.